What a stupid show. Maybe he'll work with old Big Dick McShitkick.
I haven't popped for one of those in a while, but you got me there. This show would be better if I still smoked.
Still.
Luke Harper's a badass. I did a post on it this morning. I would mark out for him fighting Lesnar, but that'll never happen because he can't have nice things.
In the tweet, you forgot is.
I know. I fixed it in the headline, but you can give Shawn a raise, but you can't make him do his job right.
Shawn typos at least twice in every fucking post, dude. It's a gimmick at this point. And oftentimes the headline, which fucks up the permalink, and you never change the permalink. You should be changing them anyway.
I do sometimes. I don't always remember, though. I know.
This is the only man on earth gets a huge raise, still needs training. He says, and somebody tweeted
we can't even understand you.
Oh my God. I don't know why it's so funny.
Put the bong down, Roscoe.
A good reminder that Luke Harper, a beast.
I was speaking as the kids do in the city. That's
what somebody was saying. Yeah, you damn right. Luke Harper, a beast.
Luke Harper, a beast, yo. Speaking like white kids who want to sound like black kids.
Oh my God!
He is.
And I'm only saying it like that because that's how someone responded back to me. Sean's being a fucking big guy.
I'm not making fun of anybody.
Luke Harper, a beast.
He is a beast.
Oh fuck!
Hey everybody! I'm practicing my Dean Ambrose. Come and get me. Hey!
We are a freight train from hell.
2-man power trip.
Going straight up the ass of the competition. So,
why'd you have to take it there?
Because I love Blades of Glory. It's been on lately, and I love that movie.
He's going to face Taker, isn't he?
Well, he's going to be a Mania. Oh, my God. I'm done. I'll stop watching this company. No, I won't.
So what do we get tonight? Does tonight start with the 20-minute Triple H promo?
Yeah. Oh, for certain. Maybe 30 minutes. If I was him.
Would you or would you not pop for a live sex celebration between Triple H and Stephanie?
Oh, dude. All the A+. I'll tell you this, WWE. If those two fuck in the ring, I'll give you an A+ for every show for the next 6 months.
Wow.
Hey, you know what? I never followed up on my wanting to know the pet words.
You're not going to find out, so
I'll give you $10.
You'll double my salary? No, I'm not going to give that away.
Okay, $11.
All right, that's it. We call each other. No, I don't know anybody else who calls their significant other what we call each other.
You just added intrigue. $12.
I know. No.
They're being edgy, man. They're trying to be edgy.
With slapnut shirts.
Slapnut shirts on good-looking women and a dude whose grandma fucked Ric Flair. No, you were asking about Truth and Goldust.
Yeah.
Our Truth, and I tweeted S-Lie, and no one got it. You didn't get it either.
I feel like we might be done.
Already done? Are we already done?
What else?
The Goldust.
We've tried to bring up Goldust and R-Truth 6 times and ended up on tangents every single time. We can't even pretend to care about that.
It's such.
Well, at least everybody got to hear Gino Morasco's wheeze. The most over character on the show.
Oh man, no, it's really like one of those like really bad Hollywood type, message things where it's like if you just keep pursuing, no matter how much someone says no, you'll get your way. Like that's kind of what they're doing.
Okay, that sounds great.
All right, right before we go,
wait till that pays off.
Before we go,
Mm-hmm.
One last thing to say.
Yeah.
$27.
No. Oh, hola, Cagesiders. I don't want to yell because last week people got upset that I blew out their eardrums. So
Did they?
Yeah, some people complained. So it's your boy Shawn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If you're like one of those, happy-go-lucky, positive people who find the good in everything and like all that stuff, that's good for you. Don't you try to put that on me. Bullshit. I don't even know when the next one's coming out.
I know Bill's anxious for that next one. He's hopping for it.
Bill, I've had enough of Bill.
You haven't even been around.
I know, right? The first thing I come back is, hey, when is the new shirt coming out? It's like, Bill, will you sit down? Will Shawn follow Celia on Twitter? Tune in next week.
Okay, you should tune in next week, and you should follow me if you want a sheety. But let's talk about Raw for a second.
Okay.
Because one of your listeners was just horsing around with me on Twitter last night saying, oh, God, you're not going to have anything to talk about. I love talking, so of course I was giving him a hard time about that. But then this morning, because I am a cord cutter, I watched Raw on Hulu early this morning, and he was right. There was nothing. And the one thing that I heard was the highlight of the show they cut out of the Hulu version. So all I got was some shitty matches in 10 minutes on both Shane McMahon and The Undertaker from many wrestlers' point of views. That is how I enjoyed my morning cup of coffee with a nice helping side of WWE bullshit.
You really did need your bootios. Shane. Yeah, they cut out the Big Show babyface. Was he a face before this segment, or was this just the confirmation of it? I can't remember.
I was laughing so hard at Big Show last night, dude. Like, I legit tears in my eyes because it's like he's just beyond the point where he cares at all. I can't even do it. So he's getting beat up by the social outcasts. And Kane comes out. And it's like, oh, fucking God, hell, it's Kane and Big Show again. But Kane throws all the social outcasts out and stands there like he's all menacing. And Show gets up and turns around. He just no-sells him completely. He just plays it off like it's all good. And he's like, oh, thanks, man. Gives him a hug. Says, Kane's awesome. And gets up onto the fucking second rope, throws his arm up celebrating. No one in Philadelphia gives two shits. It's dead silent. So we hear everything they say. Kane walks over and taps him on the shoulder. Big Show takes 2.5 years to turn around. He's very clearly setting up for a choke slam off of it. And when he finally gets turned around and he's very clearly set up and he's like checking his sides and shit, like, okay, I'm ready. He looks at Kane and he says,
You can do it.
In the most casual voice possible, he just goes, what's the problem? I can't fucking do this. What's the problem? Kane grabs him by the throat and he fucking goes, Kane!
Oh my God. That took a lot of energy for you to get out. That tired me out.
It really did. I'm spent.
Oh my God. What's the problem? You just imagine, why would that be the thing you use to, like, that's the first thing you say. Like and so casual, like he doesn't realize something's happening, and yet he's very clearly setting up to get slammed. What's the problem?
Gino, I have to just say really quickly, I thought that my brother Hugh has the best laugh on podcast, but I might have to nominate your laugh for a Sheedy. Or your wheeze, in fact. Doesn't it have a name? Gino's wheeze?
There is a user on Cageside whose name is Gino Morosco's Wheeze. We're not sure if it's actually a different person or if it is Gino's Wheeze come to life and logged into SB Nation.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna send him a warning
If it starts
message.
tweeting, we have a problem.
I'm gonna send him a warning message. You know what it's gonna say? What's the problem?
That was your best delivery of the "What's the problem?" though. That one right there.
Oh my God, it's so Kane. I fucking love Big Show. I don't even care anymore.
Good. You should.
I did the knock knock. Who's there? Mike. My client, Brock Lesnar.
Oh, I do remember that.
I sent that to him like 2 hours before Raw, and then he got on the air and he's like, I'm just a dad. I've even got good jokes. Want to hear one? I was like, if he fucking says this, I want royalties. He did. I never heard back from him.
That son of a bitch.
At least he could do is buy a shirt. Celia, have you bought a Cageside shirt?
Yeah. There are two things in my whole life that scare me, one of which are spiders. I don't like them. No size, no fur or no fur. I don't like them. I don't care if they're even just daddy long legs. And the other one is the Wyatt family.
Dr. Phil. Okay, his dome piece. Well, that's impressive.
People trying to name my podcasts, and
I thought that was a good name, too.
it was. That's why I was really mad, because I probably would have named it that if it hadn't been suggested like that.
What was it? I can't remember what it was now.
It's Lit Fam edition.
Oh, it's the It Lit.
It's hard to say. It's the Lit.
It's the Lit Fam edition of Cageside. It's like, so say Sean gets mad, man. You can't name his podcast.
And we hurt Bill's feelings, apparently.
He thinks we're making fun of him, which
I
we
know.
totally are. It's too bad that he knows that.
You don't think he bought it when I said it was homage?
Yeah, we're paying homage to you, Bill. And we're really not. You're fucking
Well, it was Lit Fam, so
player. How do you do that? That was so funny, like Jim Rome. Like he didn't play, it's player. How player is that? That's so player. That is very player.
That was a good Romy.
Phenomenal. Arugula. It's a very player show. I'm gonna do the rest of the show like this. Let's talk about wrestling.
Come on, clones.
Colognes. Flowers. I like to sniff them. They might smell good. Bet they do. God damn it. Roman Reigns. He's great. What a good Superman punch. It's a very good Superman punch. Just got a text.
Is your phone blowing up?
Got a
We're done. That's a loud wheeze this week. Bringing it.
What a great laugh that was.
Phenomenal.
Great laugh. I'm crying right now.
See, I changed the channel art on the YouTube channel.
I did see it, and it was very distracting for me. I did like.
I mean, I think if you really wanted to do it, you would have held off on this stuff. It would have been like a surprise that happened next week on Raw. where you introduce, I don't know, Canyon Seaman or whatever the fuck, character we don't really know comes in, and it's cheesy, but have him be the network guy who says we're doing this for ratings, but we need it to be, I don't know. I mean, do something. It's probably going to be dumb, but do some fucking thing other than we're doing it.
that man's last name is Seaman.
I just wanted to say Canyon Seaman on the air. That is the most pro wrestling made up name ever, and I guess it's not made up. I guess
it's a shoot name, and it's like the parents were like, "Our last name's Seaman. What should we name him? Let's fucking name him Canyon." like Dad was just like, "How about Canyon?" And how do you get to that? You like that? What did that conversation look like? Can we name him Canyon? Oh, honey, just for you, we'll do that. Like, I get to name the other kids, though? Like, does he have brothers and sisters? And what are their names? Allie? Ditch?
Tasty?
Vanilla? Flavor?
Vanilla? Tasty Seaman. This is my sister.
Oh, I didn't even fucking put that together. You bastard.
This is my sister, Cinnamon Seaman.
Tasty Seaman.
Yep.
I always end up back with some sort of dick thing, and it's bad.
Yeah,
don't finish that thought. So Seth is back. You don't care, neither do I.
I really don't. I don't know. Like, I was trying to get into the argument people were having yesterday about whether or not he should be a heel or they should have let him be a face, and I don't even care about that.
Went off. Yeah. They fucked this up. They always fuck this up. They had a fucking baby face and they could use. That's how Biden talks it, by the way. They had a baby face they could use, and now he's healing him with a promo. And
that is not. Neither of us know what Biden sounds
never
like.
Talked to him, seen him, don't know anything about him.
So,
about initiatives and things we can do to improve the site and whatever. And it's like, dude, if you have an idea, some shit, run with it. And the thing his idea was, this Matt Hardy shit's fucking weird as hell. I'm like, write that. If that's a thought you have, write that. People will think that. It was the #1 post for like 2 days. People on Twitter are like, he said like this thing with Matt Hardy is getting really weird. And people are like, getting weird? It's been weird since fucking Matthew all caps Green Grapes pulling fucking pistols out. And like, you remember those videos? I went down a YouTube hole the other day and ended up with videos of Hardy screaming at some dude like, "Did you bring me my grapes?" And the dude hands him fucking red grapes and he's like, "Do these look green? Green grapes? How dare you?" How did this dude think this would make money? Then there's another video. He gets out of the shower, and he's got that busted beak. So his nose is crooked as shit. One nostril's not even open, and the camera's like underneath his face, so it just looks weird. He's breathing really heavy, like he's been taking some fucking sedatives. So, what needs to calm me down... Everyone has their vices in life. For me, it's grapes. And then there's green grapes on a bed, and he's like, "This is what I need to go do. I've got stuff to defend myself with." And he pulls the blanket back, and there's a fucking machete on the bed. I'm like, are you drugged out? Like, what have you been taking? Pulls out a pistol. Legit pulls out a pistol with a sight on it. It's like you can see the red dot, and he's fucking pointing it around. I will persevere. The multitudes. And he's eating green. He's eating green grapes the whole time he's doing this. So it's fucking Matt Hardy. Like, and so now it's like, so Decker's like, it's getting weirder with Matt Hardy. And that's like, no, it's not getting weird. It's been weird for about 8 years now. Lita left, and fuck, that dude just completely fell apart. Oh, man. Amy Dumont. Blame it on Adam Copeland, I guess.
Man, forget Megan or anybody else. I want a podcast of just you and your one nostril Matt Hardy impersonation. Goes back and forth.
Are you?
Why is that the noise that somebody with a broken nose makes?
I have no idea. And why is he eating green grapes on a bed after he just got out of the shower? and there's a pistol and a machete.
Is this from the point? Was this from the period of time where he was like actually faking his own death and shit?
I think this was shortly before he did like a suicide note, and it was like he's like, I'm a pro wrestler, shooting an angle. It's like, dude, Matt, there's no angle here, dude.
Oh, because he wasn't even employed at this point, was he? Wasn't he just like doing shit?
Oh yeah, I think he was. WWE had gotten rid of him. He was like, he put up a video from a hotel in Paris or some shit, and he's like looking at the thing. He's clearly drugged out, and he's looking at he's like, it's not an elevator, it's a lift over here. And then they saw the video and they're like, we got to let this fucking guy go. He got sent home. And then later on, that's when he did the suicide thing. And I remember back then, I don't think you were staff. I told, we're not covering Matt Hardy anymore. I'm done with it. This is the last straw. Fuck that guy. And then like 2 days later, Keith's like, well, stuff's happened, so maybe can I cover it? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And the band lasted like 2 days.
I mean, that's when like the video, like the two of them in the diner where Jeff's obviously like fucked up and he's ripping on Punk. And
oh yeah, oh, you say you drug free? Well, you know what? I think you take somas to go to sleep, motherfucker. You know something else? I think you're a nerd. Like that was Hardy's big fucking salvo. I think you take somas to go to sleep, and I think you're a nerd. And like Punk would watch that and be like, oh my God, I can't believe you said that. We'll talk about putting people over. I work with fucking Undertaker, brother. You want to shake hands and you want big league me? I think you're a nerd. The Hardys are so fucking weird, dude. Why don't you drop another album from Peroxygen Wire?
I like that your Jeff Hardy sounds like Bill Clinton.
Does it?
I think so. I think that's the same voice.
Top 10 Gino impressions on Cageside Live.
It's coming. You won't believe number 7. All right, first of all, if the score to this motherfucker isn't released on
that
iTunes,
shit is actually epic. Like, we're talking shit. That's a great score.
It is awesome.
Dun, 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 dun.
And it changes. It's just whoever scored this thing, Oscar worthy.
Here's Sweeney Todd walking up to cut your hair.
As well as Brother Nero.
This doesn't work as well in Baltimore as it does in North Carolina. People like shoot at me when I go outside and
Why
go.
is he holding his arms out and like menacingly? Nero is Jeff Hardy's middle name.
Yes, it is. And also a Roman emperor who went crazy and killed a lot of people. So Mama Hardy knew something. All right, so
here's Jeff Hardy on a dirt bike.
There's not enough dirt bikes in this video.
Is he leaving his home? Why is he just
I believe so.
around?
He like lives next door to Matt. There's Matt's house, Jeff's house, and then this wasteland of just giant Hardy symbols.
Just a bunch of giant Hardy symbols.
There's a Latin American man we're gonna meet later whose job it is to just paint the Easter seals symbols to crop circle mow the lawn at Jeff's house.
He shows up just as Rebby's leaving.
And what a coincidence.
Literally says, I know this is a trap. Maxwell Hardy right there.
He has been watching
world champ.
I think the whole thing is like part of the one way to watch this is just Jeff has been dealing with this shit his entire life. You'd take a lot of somas too if you had to deal with this shit.
Oh man, I know this is a trap. I know this is some fucked up shit.
I like that Rebby's like, well, I tried to talk to Spud. It was like, that's who she went to. Rockstar Spud is the only.
Matt Hardy is playing piano. Poorly.
See, look at the look on Jeff's face. He's just like, this shit again.
You want
this.
Me to sign this contract so bad.
There are so many accent changes in this monologue.
I and me
alone
responsible for all the success of the Hardys.
The Hardys.
It built this house. It built your home. The toys that your little girls play with. With my brilliance.
Now Jeff's really mad.
You Because
That's it.
you're
Don't
a
talk about the
risk
toys.
taker. Because you're a daredevil.
Daredevil.
Slammiversary will be your last appearance ever.
Ever!
Your last appearance.
Everything I've got. My little girls play with toys that I paid for.
See, that's it. My little girls play with toys I paid for.
I paid for those toys.
Of anything.
Uh-oh, they're going to go to the genesis of their sanctuary. The sanctuary of the Genesis.
How do you not laugh your fucking ass off?
Sanctuary of a Genesis.
I don't know.
Of a
They must.
Genesis.
This must all end where it all began. Follow me.
Follow me.
The music change. It goes to hump, 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 hump.
Like, Jeff looks at me, he's like, what the fuck, dude?
And why is Matt limping? I guess it's because he's broken.
He can't-
See, this guy. That guy is in charge of crop circles on the Hardy compound.
Hey, Matt, how's it going? Shut up, Brother Nero.
I wish Jeff would have said hi to this guy. That would have made this movie so much better.
Why did Jeff take his sweet time, too?
I don't know, but they missed an opportunity there. That totally should have been Jeff going, "Hey, Manuel."
This is the ring in which it all began.
The ring which it all began in, and the ring in which it all ends in.
Jeff,
Here's everybody's favorite part's coming up.
here comes Jeff. He's got purpose. He's walking with purpose. I'm getting in this ring. Look at those little bootleg steps. And
So,
That is a
if you're not watching along with us, Fat Matt Hardy got stuck on the bottom rope during his dramatic rollout, and they just left it in. He like flails around for a minute trying to get out.
That's stupid fat.
Why do we gotta wait till Slammiversary, Big Money Matt?
Yeah,
Your
why would
sarcastic
the Slammiversary-
ass.
Let's do it right now. Let's do something. Let's end it where it began. Isn't that what you said?
Is that
Let's
what
do
you
something.
said,
Let's
Matt?
end it where it began.
It is. Then go.
It is.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Slammiversary.
here's Rebby.
Your end will come at my height. It don't matter, man. You don't need a crown.
This,
She just threw a baby at him.
what the hell is wrong with you? Oh, and Matt.
A
just-
bottle to the back of the. Where'd the bottle come from?
That's what I'm saying. It just appears.
He hurt his hand.
He did. The bottle was serious. Well, look how bad that bottle fucked Jeff up. I mean,
He's
that's serious.
gone. You know he's had a
Told
couple
you.
bottles cracked over his head.
He told. Slow-mo, slow-mo, slow-mo side effect.
With the music.
Oh, through the table.
That was not a gimmick table. They legit broke a table. You sons of bitches. TNA. Imagine TNA's like, here's a bunch of money. Just go do your thing. Oh, we won't let you down.
Brother Nero.
Over. See, that's,
Brother Nero. Forever.
it's the double meaning. Brother Nero is over. See, he's actually succeeded in getting his brother over.
Slammiversary will be your last appearance ever.
It's Jeff's Armageddon.
There's not enough of that. Yeah, the sanctuary
Of
of our Genesis. It's like he looked in a thesaurus. I need bigger words. This isn't enough. Let's go back to where it all began. He's like, no, that's not good enough. The sanctuary of our Genesis. What a stupid show.